Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the build battle results for December. So the theme was Food Obby, and you guys have built some amazing ones this month. I don't usually do themes that are actually meant to be obbies, but this one was, and I think that the results were amazing. So, as always, we're going to have a look. We're going to take a look at the 4 build quality and the 4 creativity builds, and then you guys can go ahead into the description and vote on which one was your favorite. I think it's going to be tons of fun, so let's get into it. The first one here is by Dan Araki and Jeroen is Cooler, and they've basically built this obby where you have to build a pizza for Hungry Mario by collecting all of those ingredients: flour, tomatoes, mushrooms, etc, etc. Now what I really like about this, I'm going to leave the gameplay on the screen here, and I'll try not to die too much, but I really like that they've combined, it's really well built, but it's also got obby aspects built with the design. So here you're jumping over some knives, right? Then you're jumping in the sink, and I just think that they've combined the act of obby and building extremely well in this one. You basically make your way around this entire kitchen, and you meet all these little characters with the cool text effects. They're helping you out, finding which way to go. Almost died here again, but didn't. May have died here. Don't tell anyone. I really like the use of the jump pads as well. I thought the whole thing of this one was really well done. Really loved, there's loads of good button effects. The music's really good. The jump pads, creativity, I just thought this one was great. I didn't really have any suggestions, so I think it was really awesome. This is the second one. It's built by Foxy RAR, and this one's really, really well detailed. But I like the creativity here on a lot of the jumps where, for example, there we've just jumped over some chocolate chip cookies. We're just about to go into a cake. Ignore all the cuts. I swear, okay, I may have died a lot, okay? So every time it cuts, I probably died. Let's be real. Look at these really cute cats. I think this whole thing is really awesome. And I love the design of some of these obstacles. Here you've got the candles. Here you've got a donut, which you've got to jump on. Here you've got this really awesome little section, which is very, very, very creative, where you have to find all of these chocolate chip cookies, but it will only let you across once you find all these cookies. And you have to go through, have a look on all the tables, and there's all these really cute cats, and eventually he lets you across. I think it's really awesome. So yeah, really, really well built, and some really creative obstacles in here. Overall, I love the vibe with the music. My only feedback for this obby would be that I really like the creativeness. So here, like, I'm jumping on a cake trowel, I don't know, you know, now you're jumping on these little flakes. I just think this really creative. Sometimes I would say that I got a little bit confused on where I should be jumping and where I shouldn't be jumping. Sometimes it wasn't easy to tell, but I really like this bit with the bouncy jello. Really, really creative jumps, built really well, and I love the particles at the end. And obviously, you know, I had to hit them with a little bit of a smiley face and a sit down. Heading into the third obby here, this one's by TVM Roblox and Turnip Man. This one is a little bit different to the other ones. It's more of a traditional obby where the restaurant has run out of ingredients, and it's a burger restaurant. We've got to go around and find all of the different pieces for the burger. This reminds me a lot of the food obby, which I built myself, which is kind of funny. But I really like this one. I think on the video here, the obby's relatively short, and so I've actually just got the whole thing playing. But you can see all of the different stages here are built really, really well. Now, I would say this one is a little bit different to like the last one, for example, which focused a lot on scenery. This one I've put here because it's built really well as an obby. I love all of the different stages. As you can see so far, none of these stages have been the same. We've had jumping, we've had slipping, we've had watching out for the push lava. We have this jello jumpy section. It's just overall a really, really great little obby. Here's a spinning cheese pizza section. For a food-themed obby, I thought they did the obby section pretty much perfectly. So well done, you guys. I thought this was really, really great. Okay, moving on to the fourth one here, which is by Grey Squid 511095 and Ethan, I think is how you say that second one. And they've got a Ratatouille themed obby. Basically, you're pretending to be a rat and you're heading into the... is this actually Gusto's restaurant? Gusto's? But anyway, I don't know if you guys watched Ratatouille. I love this movie, but I thought that this was built really, really well. Basically, the point of this is we're just going to go and try and find all of these ingredients. So there's some salt and pepper, and try not to fall off, because if you keep falling off and failing the obby, I can't show the obby. We found 2 more ingredients. Let's head on. You guys know I'm good at obbies, so we're not good. Okay, it's fine. Just stop falling. Just stop falling off. Okay, we're up on the roof now. But basically, they've built the entire restaurant, and it's really, really well detailed. It's really, yeah, it's just awesome. I love being in this. It made me feel like I was in the movie. Here we finally got into the big vault storage room with all of the ingredients. And one of the things I really liked was that they used these ladles in order to get down. I don't know if that was actually in the movie or not, but I thought it was really well done. And eventually we managed to find all of the ingredients that we need to make the soup. I think we were making a soup. Maybe. I don't know why we just got milk. Does milk go in a soup? Not sure. Anyway, I'll quickly speed back, because once you get all the ingredients, you have to head all the way back to the start. Here we go. And then open up the pot. Here's our soup. Amazing. I love that. Give it a little dance and a smiley face, which I spelt wrong. Awesome job. Okay, those were the 4 build quality obbies. Now let's have a look at the 4 creative obbies. They've done a great job at interpreting the theme and being a bit unique. So let's have a look. This first one is by Lost Account KW Roblox. If you recognize this, then you're a true Whirlpool Studio fan, because yes, they've remade the best game on Roblox. That's right. If you see some cuts here, ignore it. I definitely didn't die. Those are just unrelated. I'm basically just playing this obby at 2x speed. I might even overlay some of the original food obby. And the reason why this is in the creativity category here is I just thought, when I made the theme of food obby, I didn't actually expect anyone to remake food obby. Okay, I thought that's too silly. No one's going to do it. And then they did. They did it. So, yeah, I really love it. I mean, what can I say? The obby's built amazingly because the original obby is probably the best game ever. No, I'm kidding. Feedback, I think that some of the hitbox problems could have been fixed by just putting lava and then putting them as a ball shape or a cylinder shape. Some of them are just still cubes and then you die at weird places. But apart from that, really love it. And especially I love the use of these hats at the end there. I thought that was really cool. And they've even got the hot tub. So to celebrate us winning, let's give a little smiley face and a dance in the hot tub. Very cool. Alright, heading on to the second creativity build. This one is by Alina Brr Pianist. And they've built this obby, which is basically about surviving this food obby. It seems that when you start, you see a Mario trapped in a cupcake, and you have to complete this obby in order to escape, which I thought was really interesting, really creative. And I really like all of the different uses of food in this one. It sounds a bit silly, but there were so many different types of food in this. I mean, we've already seen blueberries, candies, there was a little button section, maybe some donuts, there's some lollipops, there's just literally every single bit of food, cupcakes, you could think of. Look, let's head into this next bit. Right, there's fry, there's burgers. I'm not going to play the whole obby. We're going to skip forward a little bit, but it's really, really well made, and it's got so much food. And once you get to the end, there's this really cool little section which I liked, where you're about to escape to heaven. Oh no. Did the exit get blocked or something? Does that mean... That's right. We are now a cupcake. We didn't make it out. Which I thought was a really funny ending. So there's no smiley face because we died. This one is by GSGFTER, Jifster, and Blue Flames YouTube. This one is very creative. This one is all about being an ant. You guys know when you're out having a picnic or out in a barbecue like this, and ants come and steal your food? Well, now we get to play as the ant, which I thought was really funny. So, you're playing as an ant, you head onto the table, and basically your goal here is just to steal all their food. I kind of messed up my camera at the start. I think you're meant to play first person, like I am now. When you eat these chilies, you speed up, and that lets you get to different sections that you previously couldn't get to. So here I'm jumping onto this blueberry. There's some bouncy sections, so it's creative, it's made in an interesting way. Love this bit. Anyway, it's really funny. I just love all of this. There's jump pads. It's built really well, but I thought it was so creative, the idea of being an ant. Also, another thing, by the way, their spawn points. Look how satisfying that was. I love that. Here we're going through the final section. It's like a little speed run section. And there we go. We beat it. We got to the salad. Very cool. Thank you very much. I thought that was really cool. I love that one. Really creative. Alrighty, heading on to the fourth build here. This one is by 1440HZ. And this one's a little bit different because it's a two-player obby. So here I've got two players, me and this really awesome other person. It's me, guys. I'm playing on phone. So you have to vote for a map and then sort of wait. It gets a little bit awkward. So. Oh, okay. Anyway, this is Death Run. So if you guys have played Death Run, you'll obviously know what it is, but this is a remake inside Obby Creator, and it's all about food. It's a candy-themed Death Run. which I thought was amazing. So this is a little bit difficult to show when you haven't got two actual people. But if you're not familiar, someone's the runner, and whoever is the killer here basically can activate these traps. So you can see it activated for me, and if I was stood there, I would have died. This bit was a trap as well. And one thing I really like here is that those effects when you're near the buttons, that it shows you where it's gonna sort of target. I thought that was really interesting. I thought that was really, really cool. So this, I imagine, would be really, really fun if you had multiple people. I didn't make it very far because here I got really curious to see what this conveyor, how fast it was. I sort of walked on and then died. It was enough for me to see, hey, this is a really creative build. And at the end here, I managed to win, killer win, which is really awesome. And then I'm sad, and this other dude's really happy. And that's the final creativity build, ending on a sad note. I thought that one was really, really awesome. And finally, before this video ends, I just want to give a few shout outs to ones that didn't quite make it, but were still really awesome. There's this one by Starstruck, citrus-themed Obby. There's this one by First Mr. Top Hat, which I just thought was a really great Obby. It was really well done. There's this one by Huna8400, which looks pretty simple, but it's got a pretty crazy twist at the end where you can do some cool stuff, so I thought that was awesome. And then there was this one by Orang975, or Orange975, which is like a street food Obby. Really awesome. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked those Obbies. Vote for your favorites in the description below, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, awesome. Bye, guys.